Hey y'all, Texas Beekeeper here. So today we're going to try doing some queen rearing. I'm going to go through one, maybe more of these colonies, trying to find some acceptable larvae to graft from. I'm going to start with this one here and then work my way down. If I can't find what I want here, I'll try to get it from some of these other colonies. I'm still pretty new at grafting. This will probably be my fourth or maybe fifth time total that I've done some. Boy, this looks good though. I don't know if this is all honey up here, but they're doing pretty decent. Flow's been a little on the weak side, but not horrible, not like last year. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a veil on just because, you know, with the honey, they are a little more protective of what they have. So I'll be right back. All right, got my veil. Now we're gonna look in and let's see what we got. This colony here is one that I did not expect to be pulling anything this year. You know, and it may still prove to be that way. I don't know, but we'll see. But my point being that it was a pretty weak colony going into winter, or medium colony. It wasn't weak, it was just not super strong. And then coming out of winter, same. It was healthy, but it wasn't by any means something that you would have thought would have taken off like this. It had the equivalent of maybe a mediocre nuke, you know, medium nuke, not a weak nuke, but you know, this is all subjective opinions. I want to say, you know, 4 to 5 frames, somewhere in that neighborhood. But yeah, I did not expect them to have any honey. And here, this frame is full of nectar on this side. They're drawing out this side. They've started drawing out this one. I really could probably give them another super. We're about, yeah, we're around 70–80%. They've got a lot of partially drawn out frames, so that counts for something. They're not just completely empty. But definitely a lot stronger than I expected. Okay, so here, this is a lot of eggs in this one. A band of honey at the top and eggs down here. So not graftable yet. Yeah, no larvae. So these look maybe 2 to 3 day old eggs. They're not standing straight up yet, or still not standing straight up. So they've fallen over, which indicates they're not day old. But there's a nice frame of eggs. Let's go ahead and puff them. I got stung plenty at lunch today. No need to try to top that. We'll just go ahead and see if I can't do without. All right, here's a good capped brood on both sides. Got this side capped. All right, so now y'all got me wondering if I was even recording. If I was recording, then you'll see that so far these frames had some brood, but nothing young enough. Well, there's either eggs or capped brood. So I'm moving on to over here. These bees, they just, man, they flood out like crazy, make it hard to work. It's like no quicker than I smoke them, they come back up for air. So a lot of calf brood here too. There we go. All right, this is gonna probably be my frame. It's got a lot of eggs, but it does have some perfect age larvae in it. Let's see if I can find the queen, which I don't see yet. I'm gonna try to just gently shake. That's pretty good. Let's put this up here. So we're going to go ahead and stick with that one. So what I'm going to do is just smoke these back in. They, man, they don't mess around coming back out. But they haven't been, you know, aggressive. I've not been stung yet. So for that, I appreciate it. Just gonna give myself enough room to put this frame back and then enough space to know where that other one came from. Let's just push it. All right. Slide the whole hive, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that. They are boiling over, so I'm gonna smoke them down, add this frame back in, and then as soon as I can, I'm gonna close this up. This is where you need a helper. You know, smoke while I lift the box. Can I get it? No, we're gonna have to set this down. Where am I going? Here we go. Got a box. That right there is the best reason to leave equipment laying around your bee yard. You got an empty box, just throw a frame in there as a holder. Alright, I'm going to attempt to put this box back on. And again, I don't know if y'all caught the whole thing, if I had the camera recording or not. The top had some eggs, and I believe it had some calf brood, but nothing that I could, nothing that I could graft. It was either too young eggs still or already capped. So there we go. We got us a frame brood. We're going to take this now back to the grafting station and get to started grafting. Okay, I do not think I am rigged up equipment wise to show you a real good view of me scooping down in and getting this larvae. So what I'm going to do instead is just let you watch from a distance. I'm going to be trying out a master grafting tool. Not sure how well that's going to work. I've got some Chinese grafters set aside. Here's some used ones. So what I usually do is put my frame upside down so the tilt is in my favor. And I'm still not quite happy with the light situation. So I'm going to be one-handing this. Got me a polished cell bar, which some people may or may not think is necessary. I am not used to this grafting tool. I'm going to give it an effort. How far does that go? Not too far. Alright folks, this might be coming to an end. I just can't get used to it. So, with that being said, we're going to move on. That ain't going to cut it. It's no joke when people say that you have to go through a lot of these Chinese grafting tools to find one that works. What I like about the Chinese grafting tool is that you don't really have to do anything until you're ready to deposit that larvae. What I don't like is that, boy, you cannot see. Let's see. And I always seem to get hung up. I think I got it. And so what I'm doing is tearing the cell so I can see my tool down there. Otherwise, I just can't see it good enough to know if or when I'm getting the larvae scooped up. But yeah, interested in hearing anybody with good experience. How delicate are they? Can you get by if you stick one on the wall and then have to go back for it? Or so I would never be able to see what's going on without these glasses. Never be able to see what's going on. This one's good if I don't fling it. There we go. Alright. So we now have all of the cells grafted. So what I'm going to do is go put this in. Are we still recording? We are. I hope y'all could see that okay. These are the glasses that I'm using. Yocto Sun from Amazon. Comes in a little carry case. Comes with multiple lenses. I usually use the 2.5. That time I couldn't see too good, so I don't know if my eyes are going bad or what the deal is. That's a JZBZ grafting tool. I can't say I like it, but we've got this bar ready to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. In this frame, and then we're going to go put it in the colony, and I will try to take y'all along. Oops, did that backwards. Okay, so there's that. I will try to take y'all along and hopefully not drop my grafting frame like I've done before. So let's go ahead and go to the bee yard. I'm gonna grab my smoker and my veil, and then we should be ready to go. And I'm just gonna do 15 today. This is a colony that's been queenless. I added about 13 or so days ago, I added 4 frames of emerging brood. Gave them some pollen. They're not the happiest campers. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get in there without getting stung. So let's just dive in. This frame's coming out. It's basically empty. Might have some bees on it. Alright. We got our cell going in, our cells going in. Top bar is always the most accepted, so if you have a choice, put them there. If you're competing with somebody, take the top bar. No stings yet. I might be speaking too soon, but we'll see. So far, not bad. Just gonna close them up just a little bit, try not to hurt anybody. There we go. And give them this pollen back. Come on. Due to the extreme circumstances, I'm just gonna let that bag push itself down here in a second. Still no stings, so just because they look crazy don't mean they are. All right, here we go. I've had several of them land on me. Okay, we're still good. Just gonna slide this over. All right, there we go, and it says we're still recording, so let me adjust the camera and I'll just do a closing. All right, so there we go. We went ahead and grafted 15 into here. Some of them I thought might have been a little too old. We'll find out. I know the two at the 2 position, both ends, was one I thought was old, so that worked out good for me to kind of judge and see. But we've got a nice strong colony here. It's a double nuke, a lot of nurse bees, and I put 15 cells in, so we'll see here in 2 to 3 days, see what their acceptance is. Some people I think say you can even check the next day, so we'll see. I ended up using the Chinese grafting tool. I could not get that master grafting tool to work for me. Just wasn't used to it. Maybe I'll practice when I get back, just doing a couple of them to see. I really want to like it, but right now it just doesn't feel like it's for me. So thank y'all for watching, and let's see what kind of take we can get on these. Hopefully it's decent. Y'all have a good day.